MLB The Show has baseball coming your way from Tropicana Field here in St. Petersburg. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Cincinnati Reds and the Tampa Bay Rays. Rays baseball comes your way next. Irvin Santana gets the ball for the Rays in this one. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, he's coming off his 10th win of the season, and you start getting that number 10, you start breaking out of that single digits, you start feeling good about yourself. I think he's at that seeing if he trusts it in this ball game as well.
So coming to the plate, Ramon Jimenez. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
And we are underway this afternoon as the first pitch is over for a called strike one. And Harold, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, everything's working for them. They've increased their lead in their division. They're blowing everybody away. The challenge, I think, moving forward is just to stay focused and motivated as they know they're going to be a playoff team. Well, he gets a hanging slider and does a nice job of driving this ball the other way. Great piece of hitting.
In now, Christopher Chadwick to show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. Here's a called strike about thigh high, 0-1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, Earl doesn't get a lot of complaints from players or coaches about his strike zone. He calls a good zone, and more importantly, he's consistent.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through for a hit.
Well, the second hitter hit the ball almost as hard as the first guy, so that's back-to-back hard contact for base hits. It looks like they came to swing it in this one.
Stepping up to the plate, Joey Votto. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1.
Well, Matt, this is a situation in last night's game. They didn't do a very good job driving in runs. Now, in this game, you capitalize on it. You grow from your mistakes and be able to come back and deliver in this one here.
Swing and a line drive.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups, he fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
Hit out towards second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Third baseman, Todd Frazier.
Here's Todd Frazier now. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. From the stretch. And that misses for ball 1.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
The 1-0 delivery. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Boy, that was a good changeup right there. You see how he swung through that ball? Man, he's got him thinking now because that was clearly an indication he was looking fastball and got fooled.
And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Well, I think he's trying to get that two-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much instead of putting it in the seats.
A moment here to take a look at the Cincinnati Reds starting lineup in this one. What do they need to do to get a win on the road here today, Harold?
Well, Matt, this is a very aggressive club. They steal a lot of bases. They're not at the top of the league, but, man, they're right there. They're not far behind. They will run at every opportunity they get to try to force mistakes.
Here's Brandon Phillips. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. From the stretch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one.
It's moments like this as a pitcher when you feel the whole world is against you. You're already in hot water with the bases loaded, so it doesn't make life any easier when you're not getting calls that you think you should.
Here's the 1-0 now to Phillips. Hit hard, but this will be a foul ball.
Oh, he definitely got away with a changeup right there. He hung that one, but the good news is he got him to pull it foul. Now you come back after him here with another pitch.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Bases are loaded with only one out. On the ground to the left side. To second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on the show. Johnny Cueto, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, this guy's a competitor. He pitched 7 full innings last game, gave his team a chance to get a win. He got a no decision as they continue to play beyond his 7 innings. But I like how he goes after it. He's dedicated. He's got some gusto to him. Hopefully we'll see another good outing from him in this game.
Here's Matt Joyce now. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race. Ball one. Harold, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
And, Matt, you always want to win 2 of the 3 games. I mean, today is a big game because you walk away and you start adding up those numbers in the series. You go, we won 2 out of 3 there. That's the goal for every team, to win 2 out of 3 in the series.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
3-0 now.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you'll get the strike.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matty, I've been very impressed with Asdrubal Cabrera. He was driving in runs like crazy last month. And when you watch how he swings and how he goes about it, you're not at all surprised. I'm looking for him to generate a lot of offense in this one.
Digging in, Trey Barnett. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. First pitch on its way. And that pitch catches the inside corner. 1 out, nobody on. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Well, now we've seen the combination of the 2-seamer and the cutter. That is a lethal combination because now he's taken away the ability of the hitter to sit on one direction of the pitch.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off 1-2.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a two-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
In tight with the slider, 2-2.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Just hung in there on that one.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Now at the plate, Evan Longoria. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Well, they've really shut him down this series. No hits in the series, and they've done a great job of executing their pitches. They found his weaknesses and stayed with it.
Chopped weakly to the left. On to first, just missed getting him at the bag.
Designated hitter, Diana Navarro.
Into the box, Diana Navarro, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Comes set, and the 0-1. This one's down to third. And Navarro will reach. It's a base hit. Now batting Will Myers. Entering play, he's currently 6th in the American League in runs batted in, but with a chance to add to that total right here. Here comes the first pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Two down, runners at first and second. And he takes a called strike 1.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Now a swing and a fly ball. Chadwick is in pursuit, but this will wind up being a foul ball.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
This is hit sharply to the left side. And that's in there. Base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
That's the 7th game he's hit in. Look out. 7 games. That's 1 week of feeling pretty good. Let's see how long he can make this last.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera, and a chance to add to his league-leading RBI total right here. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And that misses ball 1. Cueto pauses. 1-0 on its way. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. "23 pitches already here in the first inning. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Frazier is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Rays leave them loaded. We are still scoreless. Here's the shortstop, Zach Kozar. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Kozar.
First pitch of the at-bat. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. And he takes strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Rays.
Batting 7th.
And yes, they are moving all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics, and they really move players around playing the percentages. You'll see that a lot in this game today.
Coming to the plate now, Kurt Suzuki. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. No score here as we play inning number 2. This is popped up, calling for it. Cabrera, 2 gone.
Batting 8th, left fielder, Edgar Lima.
Now at the plate, Edgar Lima, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. 2 out, nobody on. Down the first baseline. Played on the backhand. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So very nice work there by Santana. It remains 0-0. So digging in now, James Loney. He'll lead it off against Johnny Cueto.
James Loney.
First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. Now the pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Lima on the move. And that's the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Reds. And I'm looking at that dude BP. Yeah, the second baseman right there. He is really special. I love the nickname, but on top of that, Brandon Phillips is a showman. Hit a ball at him, he'll flip it behind his back, he'll jump up and snag it. He does everything. Can't take your eyes off him.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. Coming into this one, he's 30s. First offering on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball.
2 tough pitches. Looking at both of them, they're both the same pitch, it looks like, in the same location. He just wasn't ready for it. You got to be ready for anything now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Bottom of the second here with no score. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Set to deal on 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Not what you want to do on the mound. Go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
Hit hard towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
Batting ninth, catcher, John Jaso.
Here's John Jaso now. He's got that average way up into the 330s to begin the day. First pitch coming. Here it is. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He's through first and hustling for second. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Looked like he was sitting on the hard stuff right there. Stayed right on it. Stayed with it. Hard line drive.
Number 20.
Great game plan.
Matt Joyce.
Striding in once again, Matt Joyce. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Looks at a changeup on the inside corner for a strike. For Jaso, he's in scoring position with his 15th double of the year. Now the 0-1. This ball sliced the opposite way, but it'll get into the seats deep in left and foul. From the belt, the pitch. And another foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. 1-2. And the changeup is way low that time.
1 pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the second inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch, too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
Standing in now, Trey Barnett, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Slapped hard the opposite way, and he'll pull this one down a step or 2 in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. Rays strand a pair. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Another beautiful day here in Central Florida, but we continue our game under the roof here at Tropicana Field. At the plate,
leading off
Brooks
for the Reds,
Levin, and he'll start out their half of the 3rd, top of the order to follow. Into the windup and the pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the two-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Just got a piece up the line. That's a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
A fastball that just misses inside. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Drilled down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Well, he fell behind 0-2, and this is really the personality who he is. He didn't give up. He continued to fight and gets a base hit when he gets the 2-2 count.
Ramon Jimenez.
In now, Ramon Jimenez, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. A base hit in his first trip. Here it comes, 1-0. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Joyce is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The right fielder, number 3, Christopher Chadwick.
Digging in to try it again, Christopher Chadwick. Has a look, now the pitch. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Third inning, no score to this point. Runners on the move for second. Ripped down the first base line. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
This is line to left, and that's in there, base hit.
Well, now you got 2 runners on with 1 out early in the game. This guy's a good pitcher. You got to get the good guys early before he settles in.
In is Joey Votto now, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. From the belt, kicks and deals. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Looking up is Joyce, and it's gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, number 11 for him on the season, as the Reds move out in front now, 3-0.
This is just one of those parks where the ball seems to jump off the bat a lot more during the day. This is the first one of the day, but we might see a few more before this one's over.
Stepping in now, Todd Frazier.
Todd
As
Frazier.
the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Little dribbler back at him. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The second baseman, number 4, Brandon Phillips.
Ready for another chance? Brandon Phillips, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Three runs already home here. The alley here. Extra bases for Phillips. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Into the box, Zach Cozart as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. Throw on to the first baseman Loney, and the side is retired. But 3 for the Reds in the inning, all coming on this 3-run home run. We played 2.5. It's now 3-0 Cincinnati. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Evan Longoria. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Evan Longoria.
Into the windup and the pitch. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Pitch is away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. There to play it is Phillips. No problem here, 1 away.
Now batting.
Getaway day here on a Wednesday afternoon as you get a look at the upcoming schedule for the weekend and into the first part of next week. Digging in for his second at-bat, Deoner Navarro. A base hit in his first trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Here's the 1-1 delivery. That's lifted the other way out to left. Lima has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Right fielder number 9, Will Myers.
Here's Will Myers. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Looks at a changeup right over the middle. The 0-1 delivery. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Cozart is there. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They trail in this one 3-0. Into the box, Kurt Suzuki comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Kurt Suzuki.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. This is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Myers is under it. 1 down.
Now batting, left fielder Edgar Lima.
Stepping into the box, Edgar Lima. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our two starters. And both guys bringing it pretty good. A couple of matching 94s as the two top speeds thus far. At the plate, Brooks Levin. Into the windup and the pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Ready with the 0-2. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Reds are down in order, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Digging in the switch hitter as Asdrubal Cabrera. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Shortstop, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch swinging as this one's hit on the ground to second. Phillips throws to first, and that's out number 1.
First baseman number 21, James Loney.
Digging in now, James Loney. He flew out in his last at bat. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he looks at a ball. 1-2.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Frazier is able to look this one in just past the third base dugout, and that's out number 2.
Center fielder Kevin Kiermaier.
Now at the plate, Kevin Kiermaier. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. First offering on its way. Fouled straight back. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. That misses. 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. Still down 3-0. Settling in now, Ramon Jimenez. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth.
Hitter,
First pitch coming. Here it is. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will not. Just slicing foul at the very last moment. So close to extra bases. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here he comes again, 1-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Out.
The right fielder, number 3, Christopher Chadwick.
Digging in once again, Christopher Chadwick. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. Up with it is Longoria. Throw to first, and Santana's got it working here. 2 quick outs.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
In is Joey Votto now. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Drilled to first. Throw to the plate. The flip to the pitcher covering, as that will retire the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Last half of the fifth coming up. It's the Reds 3, the Rays nothing. Here's John Jaso now. He'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Well, he's really having good success in this game. And, you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great. For the type of success he's having, you can't figure it out.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Lima shading to his right. He's got it 1 away.
The left fielder, number 20, Matt Joyce.
Ready for another shot now. Matt Joyce comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Joyce around first. He'll head for second now. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Coming to the plate now, Trey Barnett. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. For Joyce, he's now at 23 doubles on the year. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 pitch. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. 4th home run for him on the season, and the Rays get a bit closer. It's now a 3-2 ball game.
It's almost a shame because he was pitching a gem today, at least until he served up this 2-run shot. Just goes to show 1 pitch, 1 swing is all it takes to change a pitcher's entire day.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The windup and the 0-1. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So he's aboard with his 2nd hit of the afternoon so far as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Into the box now, Deoner Navarro. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Hits are even at 7 apiece. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And Navarro will reach. It's a base hit.
Well, that's another single, another hit. Now they are first and second. They just haven't come up with that big hit to drive a lot of runs in. They got to break things open pretty soon.
Ready now, Will Myers. A hit in 2 tries so far. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now here's a ground ball for Cozart. This could be 2. Phillips for 1. On to Votto, a double play, and that ends the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Here's Todd Frazier now. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Baseman, Todd Frazier.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes ball one.
Now we're going to see what he's made of, Matt. He got a couple runs right there. They put on the board for him, but now you got to be that stopper. This is the half inning. You got to shut them down after you were given some runs.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Joyce ranging back. He jumps, but he can't make the play. It's off the wall. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
Here's Brandon Phillips, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now a southpaw up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen. And this one misses to Phillips. It's a ball and a strike.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
This ball's grounded foul. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. A little tapper. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Kurt
Ready
Suzuki.
once again, Kurt Suzuki. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Santana working on 68 pitches to this point in the afternoon. On the ground up the middle. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's 4-2.
Left fielder, Edgar Lima.
Into the box now, Edgar Lima, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The 0-1 delivery. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits. Lead it 4-2. Ready for another chance? Asdrubal Cabrera. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Asdrubal Cabrera.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's a good start to the inning for the Rays as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
Well, here they go again. Another base hit. This one leading off the inning here late in the game. But they put together some base hits, but haven't been able to get that big hit to drive in the run.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, James Loney, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First delivery to him on the way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on in the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
Well, in my opinion, this one all came down to the catcher's footwork on that throw. That was just perfect. You have to use your feet to get your body into a good throwing position for an accurate throw. He did it just right, and he nabs another base runner.
Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. This ball will be chopped foul. Here comes another 0-2. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that one hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Digging hard. He's headed for third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
Standing in now, John Jaso, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. And he is into second base with an RBI double. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Here comes the Red skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that'll signal the end for Johnny Cueto. So as he departs, he can't lose this ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at second, meaning it'd be a no decision if that run comes across to score. Corey Stokes is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 25, Corey Stokes.
And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Here's Matt Joyce now. And he puts it on the ground to second. And a low throw to first, but Votto's able to come up with it. A fine play there to end the inning. One for the Rays here, and it comes courtesy of John Jaso. The 9 1-2 hitters due up to start the 7th. It's the Reds 4 and the Rays 3. Back here at Tropicana Field in St. Pete. Reds leading this one as we start the 7th. And before we commence, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Alex Torres is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Alex Torres.
Striding in once again, Brooks
Leading off for the
Levin.
Reds,
He's singled in 2
center
trips
fielder,
to the plate thus far.
Brooks Levin.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Way out in front.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. If you got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ramon Jimenez stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Digging in to try it again, Christopher Chadwick. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. Outside, 3-0 now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And that's over. 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw on Deloney will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. It is stretch time here in Tampa. We'll stretch with them. Reds lead this one 4-3. Trey Barnett will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Looks like the Reds are going to have some stirring in the bullpen as a lefty's begun to heat up down there. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. Here's the pitch. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Well, he's got a nice count, 2-0. I know he's looking for something to hit here, but hey, a walk wouldn't hurt you either. Down late in the game, base runners don't hurt.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. And this is swung on and bounced to Phillips at second base. A quick out, number 1.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Here's a hard hit ball that'll be caught out there at short as he'll hang on here to record the second out.
Designated hitter, Dioner Navarro.
Digging in and looking for more, Dioner Navarro. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. First delivery to him on the way. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. The 2010 NL MVP Joey Votto will start us out when we come back. 8th inning coming up. Reds out in front, 4-3. Digging in once again, Joey Votto. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Number 19, Joey Votto.
Into the windup and the pitch. Line drive to center field. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. So it's a leadoff base hit, and it makes for a good start to the inning for Cincinnati.
Well, he hit that ball hard. He's been seeing the ball great. That right there now makes him 3 for 4 in the evening. Really swinging the bat.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's Todd Frazier now, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Oh and 1. Here it comes. And a whiff at a good slider that time. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Tight game here. 4-3 our score as we take the opportunity to compare the performances turned in by the 2 starters. Here's Brandon Phillips. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. Runner goes for second. Chop foul at the plate. Strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Myers is under it. 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Zach Cozart.
Now at the plate, Zach Cozart. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Outside. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Reds leave 1, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead.
Your attention, please.
So a new pitcher coming on now, and the call's gone out for the big guy, right-hander Jonathan Broxton. Ready for another shot now. Will
Leading off
Myers.
for the Rays,
He'll
the
lead
right
things
fielder,
off here in this
number 9.
one-run contest.
Will Myers.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Your
Corey
attention,
Dickerson
please.
will pinch hit
Pinch hitting
here,
for
and
the
he's
Rays.
the potential tying
Number
run.
10, Corey Dickerson.
And he lays off there, 1-0. That batting average, boy, pushing very close to 400. 7 homers and 42 runs batted in. The 1-0 delivery. A fastball that just misses inside. The 2-0 on the way. High in the air out to center field. Levin giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The shortstop, number 13, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Digging in the switch hitter, Asdrubal Cabrera. Last time through was a base hit. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
First baseman, number 21, James Looney.
Here's the first baseman, James Looney. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at bat. First pitch on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Lined hard to the left side, but foul. Broxton sets. 0-2 pitch on its way. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Now here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Levin sprinting after it. He makes the play. A great catch on the run to retire the side. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3. Score holds at 4-3. Corey
Your attention,
Dickerson
please.
will stick around
This
as he'll
change
take
for the
over in
Rays.
right field.
Now playing right field, number 10, Corey
Jake McGee
Dickerson.
enters the game
Now
from the
pitching for the
pen, and
Rays,
because this is a
number
non-save
57.
situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Digging in, Kurt Suzuki.
Leading off for
He'll be
Cincinnati.
charged with trying to
Catcher,
get on board leading
Kurt
off the ninth.
Suzuki.
And that looked to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. One away now.
Now batting, left fielder, Edgar Lima.
Standing in, Edgar Lima. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit on the ground toward the left. Taken in by Longoria. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Up next for Cincinnati, center fielder, Brooks Levin.
At the plate, Brooks Levin. He's set. Here it comes. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Grounder down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
This is line to left, and that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive.
Now look at the screen here, okay? That's inside off the plate, and he still was able to pull his hands inside and get a base hit.
In now, Ramon Jimenez as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
0-2. Here it comes. And this will be fouled away. 2 out with the man at first. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. 1 left for Cincinnati, and it remains a 4-3 game. Aroldis Chapman comes on
now
looking for a save here in the
Cincinnati.
bottom of the 9th
Number
inning.
54, Aroldis Chapman.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll
Leading
be the
off in
one
the
to greet
bottom of the
Chapman,
ninth,
who looks to put an
center
end
fielder,
to this one.
Kevin Kiermaier.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now. The 0-2 pitch. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here. 1-2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Here's John Jaso now as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. 1 out, nobody on. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So a solo shot down the line in left. His first home run of the season, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
Talk about a one-man gang. He notched not 1 but 2 doubles earlier in the game, and now he goes deep. He's seeing the ball extremely well and punishing every mistake he sees in this one.
The left fielder, number 20, Matt Joyce.
Stepping in now, Matt Joyce, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the 1-0. Ball 2 now.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
And that pitch catches the inside corner. And he misses again. Ball 3.
3 balls and no strikes.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Swing and a miss, and the count goes full. 3-2. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Stepping in, Trey Barnett. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Here's the first pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
The 0-1. Reached for and popped into the air back behind second. Cozart backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Your third baseman, number 3, Evan Longoria.
Stepping up now, Evan Longoria. Couple of singles for him and 4 trips for him this afternoon. Here's the first pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike.
Well, you got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. 0-1 is a splitter that misses for the first ball. The 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
And no offer that time from Longoria. It's back to 2-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Line to the right side. And this is going to be a base hit for Longoria. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
2 outs in the bottom of the inning right here. Now it looks like they're in a position to maybe win this game. He represents the winning run. Let's see if they can get him home.
So a big moment in the ball game here. Deoner Navarro, as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. And there's the 4th wide one, so they'll go after the next guy with a force at any base here and 2 men gone.
And this is the right move here. With first base open, take the bat out of this guy's hands every single time.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Corey Dickerson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Hey, this game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
The 1-0. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Oh, that was a big pitch right there. That was a swing count for me. Now the pressure's really mounting. You got the bases loaded. In a tight game right here, he's got to deliver. He's got to throw strikes. As a hitter, you know he's got to come to you. All the pressure is on the pitcher right now.
Now the 2-0. Lifted the other way out to left center. Levin is there now to put this one away for the 3rd out as they'll strand that potential go-ahead run at third base. So this game will not end here in the bottom of the 9th as they push across the equalizer, and we're right back where we started from. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, and we are tied 4-4. Wade Davis takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Wade Davis.
Now at the plate, Christopher Chadwick.
Leading off for
A couple of
Cincinnati,
singles for him in
right
4
fielder,
trips for him this
Christopher
afternoon.
Chadwick.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Obviously, it's pretty deflating when you blow a lead in the bottom of the 9th, and now you're still fighting in extra innings. But the fact is, the game is tied, and a win is still very much a possibility, so they have to play that way.
Smoked on the ground left side. Cabrera backhands it deep in the hole. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless.
Number 19, Joey Votto.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. In is Joey Votto now. Will swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Ground ball right side to Cabrera for 1. Onto the pitcher covering in time. It's a double play.
Well, it was a promising start with the leadoff man on in a tie ball game, but there's nothing like a double play ball to change the course of an inning.
Here's Todd Frazier now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. 0-1, here it comes. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Fly ball out toward right field. Dickerson's there, and that retires the side. None left for Cincinnati. This game's all tied at 4. Sticking around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 6, Billy
Rod
Hamilton.
Masters
Now pitching
comes on to
for
start the
Cincinnati,
home 10th, and
number
he's just
49,
hoping to get this one into the 11th inning.
Masters.
Asdrubal Cabrera will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Asdrubal Cabrera.
In there at the knees, strike 1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. 1-1 pitch coming now to Cabrera. Swing and a little tapper. And a rather easy first out.
First baseman number 21, James Loney.
Here's the first baseman, James Loney. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, calling that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
And this will be out of reach for Phillips at second. It's a base hit. And he needed extra innings to get it, but there's his first hit of the game. That'll keep the hit streak alive and kicking.
Well, he had a lot of opportunities. You knew eventually he was going to get a hit as hot as he's been, but to extend that streak, what a remarkable streak he is on.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. Ouch, that comebacker appeared to get him in the arm. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first.
The catcher, number 28, John Jaso.
Here's John Jaso now. Already a homer and 2 doubles to his credit thus far. Here's the first pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. The 0-1. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Now the 1-2 pitch. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. Ball game. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Hey, when you get to extra innings, you're looking to piece together a rally or scratch any runs you can across the plate. But he says, hey, to heck with that. I'm going to do it with one swing of the bat. So a walk-off home run ends this thing in extras. That was fun.
And the big bat for the Rays this afternoon belonged to this fella, John Jaso. Take a snapshot of that. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he played a nice game out there, as did some of his teammates, but he seemed to be the biggest difference maker, so he gets the nod in this one.
Six to 4 the outcome today. The Tampa Bay Rays slugged their way to victory with 15 hits. Wade Davis earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious Rays. 6 runs, 15 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Reds, 4 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 10 minutes. Again, we remind you for your next trip to Tropicana Field that all vehicles with 4 or more passengers receive free parking all season long. Also, a reminder that extra PSTA buses for routes 18, 32, and 74 can be picked up outside the stadium.